Hello my fellow crafters and welcome back to Inspiration for Cards. Today I'm going to make not one, but 3 different cards. As you may or may not know, I'm a bit of an addict where embossing folders are concerned. I'm a hoarder, I've got a lot of them and I don't use them enough. So that's why today I'm doing a video with embossing folders because I love them and I love the results. So why don't I share it with you? So let's switch the camera down so we can have a look at the embossing folders that I'm going to be using today. I've got 3 beautiful Altenew embossing folders here. The Dotty circles in 3D, the Enchanting vines in 3D, and the beautiful Bergenia in 3D. I've got 3 card bases ready, 3 matte layers ready, so I'm all prepared. So I'm going to start with the black one. So I'm going to put these to the side. And I'm going to show 3 different techniques. I'm going to start with this beautiful Bergenia. Now, I want to try something because I saw Jennifer McGuire, you know who I mean, using a baby wipe instead of a sprayer to have more control over how much moisture you put into the cardstock, which I thought was pretty smart. So, next I'm going to take my cardstock to the back side as well. Smells a lot nicer than water. And I'm going to put this one right in the middle of my embossing folder. And I'm going to put that through my embossing machine. Okay, that's gone through my embossing machine. So let's have a look at the magic. Oh, these are, look at that. This is just stunning. Wow. Okay, so let's do the other ones as well, so we can continue then with the makes. So I'm gonna put my baby wipe on this. This is the Tim Holtz watercolor paper, nice thick paper. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this through my machine. Okay. Oh wow, this one is beautiful as well. Look at that. The detail. Love it. And this one, oh, this one is stunning as well. Completely different style, but the dimension, I love it. I love it, embossing folders. They keep amazing me. Right, that's that. So now I'm gonna grab my little silicone mat that comes with the glass media mat, and I'm gonna try the Foundry wax. Now I've got statue, I've got sterling, I've got gilded, and I've got mined. And I think I want to use mined. Maybe I will use, I think I'll use statue and mined. So you have to shake these up until you hear the ball rattle. There we go. That one is rattling. This one is not. There we go. Now I'm going to do what Tim did, and that is use my fingers. So I'm just going to put some on my mat. Take my finger and go over this flower. Now this is the first time I'm using those, so I'm curious to see how they work. But so far they go on very simple, very easy. You have to move quick, that's at least what I understood, before it dries. This already looks really nice on this folder. It goes on very smoothly. I know there are chemicals in this, but I'm not too bothered. I'm not afraid of it. If I get an allergic reaction, I know not to do it again. That's how it works, right? Okay. And then I'm just going to come in. Shall I? Shall I? Yeah. With the other one. And use that to color the leaves, just as a bit of a hint of different color. Oh yeah. Okay. So far it's going on pretty well. It's a good thing that I've seen videos on how to use these, because otherwise I would think, But I know this baby comes in. I'm going to heat that up. And then I think that's when the magic happens. So let's have a look. Oh, wow. Look at that. This is just stunning. Okay, so next I've got my card base, I've got my glue. I'm going to put a lot of glue on the raised areas so that it really sticks to the paper well. Just going to put that right on here. And really press down the sides because the panel is warped a bit. So that's my card base done. That's the first one. Very quick and I think very impactful. This embossing folder is absolutely stunning. Love it. Right, I'm going to let that glue dry for a minute. And I'm going to continue with the next one. Now with this one, just let me get this one out again. I just want to do something fun with it. So I'm going to take two different greens of the Nouveau Shimmer powder, and I'm just going to dab that on here. A little bit goes a long way with this. So let me just... Oops, that was a lot. Okay, that's on there. Now, again, magic this. Look. I'm just going to let that run in between all these nooks and crannies. I can see I need a bit more. And a bit more of this. And spray again. There we go. Not doing anything more to it. He says while he's still fiddling around, I'm gonna dry this. Now, in a perfect world, I would let this dry by air. But since I'm filming, I don't have time to do that. So I'm just gonna give it some heat. Look at that. I don't know if you can pick up the shine on these shimmer powders, but they are stunning. Love this panel. Love it. Right, I'm going to put this to the side to dry a bit further. And then the next technique is really simple, but I think it's fun. So I'm going to put this one to the side. Oh, I can actually leave it. It's clean now. I can use that to ink blend from, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to use some oxides. I'm going to use these two colors, Peach Flamingo and Spiced Marmalade. So I've got my brushes. These are the brushes that I have specifically for the oxides, because I don't want to keep cleaning them. And I'm just going to load up my brush and color this panel. Now, I'm just going to take a piece of paper towel, because I don't want my paw prints all over that. I'm going to pick up the Kitsch Flamingo and start from the other side, bringing these colors closer in together. I just want a nice layer of color on there. Coming back with the orange. The spiced marmalade. And building up that color even more towards the middle. And slightly overlapping these two. Turning the panel around again. Starting here again. Building up that color. Coming towards that orange and then blend that together. These two colors create a beautiful blend. Look at that. Love it. There we go. That's that. So these are done. Now what I have here is a sanding block. And what I'm going to do is just go over this with the sanding block. And these dots will become white. But just the highest dots. So I'm going over this with my sanding paper, and you see the dots become white. I think this is a cool effect. So I'm already done with the 3 panels. So let me see if this card is dry already. Just let me quickly give it a little bit more heat. So I'm just going to put these on the. So I'm just going to put these on the black matte layers. And then on the cards, and then we will continue to build up the cards. These are on the black mat, and then I'll put them on the card base. So these are also ready to go. I love how these colors pop with that black border. I just love black borders around on my card bases. I just love it. Can't help it. Oh. This is the one I was looking for. Right side, yeah. So, these are on there, so they can dry a bit. Then I'm going to work on my sentiments. Now, let me think. I'm thinking about, this is one I'm going to put on here. I think these are slightly too big for these, unless I put it like that. This could be fun. I normally don't do the, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, so what I'm going to do first, because I love this sentiment. This is a sentiment set from Honeybee stamps, and it's got loads of sub-sentiments, so I will choose those in a second, and it's got the matching dies. Now I'm going to use the big die today. I'm not going to use the small dies. But yeah, fantastic set. So I'm going to use that. So I've got the open one on my vellum here. And I'm going to use that on there. And I'm actually going to stamp that just in plain black. And this is heat resistant vellum. So I will heat emboss this, because that will make sure that it's really dry, because otherwise it will take a long time to dry on vellum. I can heat set it, I know, but yeah. So that's that. Then I've got my clear embossing powder here, the fine detail one, which is very suitable for this very fine line. Tap it off. And I'm going to heat set that. That's all nicely melted, nice and shining, happy. So next I'm going to take my die, line this up. There we go. So this is nicely cut out. Just let me peel off the tape. I can find the start. No nails. There we go. And here is my beautiful cutout sentiment. So I'm just gonna happy anniversary. That's the one I was looking for. Anniversary. I'm just gonna see if that fits on this tiny little strip. And I'm just gonna stamp that out in black again. Perfect. The second one, that's the good one. So I'm gonna take my scissors. I'm just gonna cut that off. Just going around. Now I'm just fussy cutting around this because I don't want this to be too neat, too perfect. So what I have here is a special Vellum, the Easy Runner from Scrapbook Adhesives in a Vellum. And I'm just going to put that behind my letters. You don't see this stuff, which is good. That's what I like. So I'm going to take my sentiment and put that right here. I'm just going to rub that down. You don't see that adhesive. See? Then I'm just going to put some glue behind this one. Take my mini tweezers and put that under here. And that concludes the first card. I love how this one turned out. I like the modern script with the flowers, etc. Yeah, okay, that's the first one done. Now I need to stamp out the solid one. Shall I try it without my Misty? That's the wrong one. Here's the solid one. Now I'm also going to stamp out the word birthday. That is in the same set. Next, I'm going to take my happy die and I'm going to cut these words out. So next I'm going to cut out these two happy birthday words. Now I've smudged everything and everything is a mess, but I'm pretty sure that these two words I can cut out clean. So I just have to trim around that, and maybe if you noticed, I've picked smaller scissors. That might help with fussy cutting, David. Okay, let's put this card together. Now I've cut out an extra layer of the word happy because I want to give it a bit more dimension, not too much. I'm just quickly going to line this up. Just give it a bit more oomph. And this is so easy to line up. So, there we go. That's going to be like that. And then I've got my birthday. It's going to be, yeah, I think that's going to be it. So let's put some glue behind. Put this across, and then the birthday, just put it on there. Simple. But very effective. Look at that. Love it. Now I'm thinking, I'm also going to put this one on here. But I'm also thinking to give this one a tiny bit more color. Take my brushes. I want to be this part. I want to be more pink. And the bottom part, I want more orange. Just to bring back these colors, but then opposite. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Cool. Makes the black a bit softer. So I'm going to put some glue on here. Line this up properly because I want the orange part in the pink, etc. Put on my block, and then the birthday word, put right there. And here we have it, my 3 card projects for today using embossing folders. I just love embossing folders. Look at this result. Fast and simple, 3 cards made in a short period of time. Look at this. These Altenew folders are absolutely stunning. They are all 3 completely different, but I love all 3 of them. This one is fantastic as well. Yeah, so I can't say which one I prefer because they're all 3 very nice. If you like it too, give this video a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel. That would really make my day. And leave a comment below. I will always respond to that and I would love to hear from you. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching this one and I would love to see you for the next one. Thank you very much. Bye!